states and center, this is need to be taken care, that service tax has to be taken up. Before any GST amendment, first service tax amendment should come in the amendment bill. Because as long as it is in the Finance Act, there cannot be an independent authority. And more so, government has to face a problem between two structure rates, and states have importance of their local needs, which is going to be a detriment unless we follow up strictly, because range should be, we must emphasize for the range, that this will be the minimum rate and maximum rate. This leverage a state must have, because GST is going to freeze the aspect of GST settlement disputes and other aspects, which between government to government, and for the stability aspect, the government is going to see that the GST and the states will not tinker with the rates as that has been done in the VAT. That is, I think, area. And when it comes to industry, service tax aspect, input tax credit is a major issues. Service tax, we have seen that though it has risen to the 2 lakh crore, but when it comes to ITC credit, hardly 20 to 30% only is given. And whereas for setting up of industry, the GST structure has been taken out. So for setting up of an industry, there is no incentive, though government is giving lands and inviting so many people to set up industry, but at the end, when they are producing, the tax is going to the other state, which is a consuming state. So that care and caution. For industry, another factor which is of immense importance is representation to the government in respect of multiplicity of the administration and the compliance aspect. Because we are used to VAT authorities, not to the central excise, as a trader or a reseller or another. Now a common man will also be put to higher amount of prices because of the escalation, which is a revenue neutral rate, which is going to be around 20%. Actually, revenue neutral rate should have been 5% for the center and 7% for the state. But I think that needs to be taken, because GST structure, which is emphasizing, is keeping 5 important cost factors out of the GST, which is a fuel, petrol, diesel, crude oil, gas, etc., which is affecting the petrochemical fertilizers, which are going into the agrarian agriculture sector. So also, we have to see that service tax, which is being given to the state as a power, now they are used to VAT on Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, which is more so, is having a hub of pharma, film industry, software, coal, mining and gold, etc. How they are going to take care of this benefit, that is also to be taken care. And as I told you, a trader which is having an advantage today, if I take the example of a textile trader, is not having any taxes in the state on the simple reason that additional excise duty is levied at the center. When central excise and these are going to be combined, the common man livelihood in the villages to the rural to a poor who starts a textile shop within its under EMI or whatever modes is going to be affected, and it will be in the clutches of the government, nitty-gritties by way of harassment maybe. That we have to ensure that the common man textile person or a small trader, today the composition scheme for a small trader is available up to 60 lakhs by payment of 1%. When the threshold limit is going to be observed for small scale industries of present today 1.5 crore and brought down to the threshold of 10 crores, 10 lakhs, there will be a very difficult situation for small-scale industries to survive, because unorganized sectors cannot take the advantage of input tax credit, which is 70% of our GDP. That is what, and common man, sir, I have so many issues, but I think experts are available. I will limit myself and leave it to the Bhaskar sir and other issues. Thank you, sir.